good kick. Goes through the legs of O'Schlegel, and that's going to roll through the end zone. And Weldon Deeds will take a knee here, fielded about 7 yards into the end zone. O'Schlegel had a chance to field that at about the 12-yard line, brother, but just took a funny hop, rolled to the end zone. Deeds did the wise thing and took a knee. Wildcats will have the ball first down and 10 on the 20-yard line. Jordan Chambliss brings the Wildcats onto the field as he'll lead the Wildcats from right to left. We'll give you the starting lineup here shortly for both for the Wildcat offense and defense. We're still trying to get the Conflitters starting defense and offense as well. We'll try to get this for you. Chambliss, shotgun formation. Price shifts over to the right side. Farrell. Twins to each side. Chambliss rolls near side. Got a man open. O'Schlegel near flat. He makes a sidestep, and now he's knocked out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. Knocked out of bounds by number 40 of the Cotton Pickers. That is Adrian Flores, but it's going to be enough for the first down for the Callallen Wildcats. Pick up of 11 yards. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Wildcats. Scoreboard to our left. Just underway on a beautiful Friday night. North wind blowing. Chambliss, shotgun formation, twins to each side. Hands off the Price, breaks a tackle, spins. Still keeps his footing, but he's going to pick up only about 2 yards on the play. Number 42 on the tackle. Looks like, I'd say that's 82 Sepulveda, but they do have a 42. Is that a 42? Maybe that's a 48. Sepulveda, who kicked off for the Cotton Pickers and on the tackle. Pick up of 2 yards. Going to call it second down and 8. Chambliss, shotgun formation, looks at the defense. One safety back, drops it off. Price left side, breaks a tackle on his feet, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Number 24, Ryan Arnold tried to put a block, got enough of his defender. That gave Price a little crease on the outside, and he's going to pick up about, we'll call it 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up third down and 4. Wildcats on the, looks like 36-yard line, just outside the 36-yard line.
You know, Mike, everything that we've thrown so far has been short and out of the backfield, and that's because of the type of coverage that they're giving us right now.
Twins to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Hand off, reverse to Weldon Deeds, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Ball comes late, but the referee's going to rule that it was down by contact.
And bring up the fourth down in about 5, Mike.
Number 48, I believe they said Fritz Garza, and I apologize, I do not have him on my roster here. I'll try to find him. Maybe I can make that adjustment. On the tackle for the Cotton Pickers. Third down, 5 yards to go. Wildcats with the ball on the far hash mark.
Well, I think what we're going to see right here, Mike, is going to be the old shotgun fake punt.
Oh, that one shanked by Chambliss. Gets a nice Wildcat bounce. Price is going to field it at the 40-yard line. So the defense of the Cotton Pickers holds 3 and out. And Guajardo will get his shot to show what he can do with his offense. With 10:04 left to go on the clock, the Cotton Pickers take the field. Defensively for the Wildcats now will get started real quick. On the front line will be Ryan Ponchik at one end, John Ford at the other, Wes Hoff, Scooter Hine, and Rodney Wheeler. Your defensive tackles and nose guard. Mike Martinez, Luke McCall, your linebackers. Tyler Downey, Jonathan Best, your cornerbacks. Ball to the ground, hand off up the middle. Hinojosa is met in the backfield by Ryan Ponchik along with number 53, Michael Martinez.
Well, Guajardo dropped the ball when he was coming out of there. He was up underneath the center, and it looked like it was going to be a draw play to the fullback, and he dropped the ball and didn't really get a good handoff, and they're going to lose 2 yards on it, Mike.
Your safeties for tonight's game, number 13, Ernest Garza, along with number 24, Ryan Arnold. That's your starting lineup for the Callallen Wildcats. Guajardo, the starting quarterback, wears number 5 on his back, along with the Wildcat. Again, another ball on the ground. Ball still bouncing, and the Wildcats look like they have recovered, Billy. Sure, that's number 42, Luke McCall.
21
Conquerors had trouble with the quarterback exchange on the first play, and right back on the second play, ball comes out again, and Luke McCall picks it up. The first turnover of the game, the Wildcats get a gift, and the Wildcats will be on the 20, I believe that's a 22-yard line, on the Cotton Pickers side of the field. Sanchez Dietz wide out to the far side. Arnold, Thomas, wide outs to the near side. Price lines up to the left side of Chambliss, shotgun formation. Snap on the way, Chambliss looks right, going to the end zone, and Weldon Dietz on the 22-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Chambliss, and 9:11 left on the clock, and the Wildcats have put 6 points on the board. I'll tell you what, Billy, one play after the turnover, and the Wildcats find themselves leading 6-0 over the Cotton Pickers.
Well, the Cotton Pickers just having trouble getting the handoff right now. You know, they had 2 fumbles in a row, and that one cost them there on the second possession that they had. And of course, we capitalized, and that's what a good football team is going to do. You got to capitalize on mistakes here.
Thompson with the point after, right through the uprights. With 9:11 left to go in the first quarter, the Wildcats strike number 4, Pete Garcia, along with number 24, Eric Montello. High pooch kick, gonna bounce at the 25-yard line, still on the ground, and the Wildcats will cover at the 28-yard line. Montello fell on the ground wisely as Thompson got the high pooch kick. What a nice location where Montello could do nothing but fall on it.
Well, you know, they're kicking into that north wind, and the wind is blowing pretty brisk right now, and it just hung up there forever, Mike.
So the Robstown Cotton Pickers come out with their offense. Single wide out to each side, I formation in the backfield. Guajardo lines up under center. Hand off, trying to come to the left side, it's going to be hit. Mike Martinez, number 53, on the hit, and number 6, Juan Hinojosa. Picks up a few yards. We're going to give him about, looks like 3 yards, a little over 3 yards in the play. We'll call it second down and a long 6. So he brings the ball out to the 23-yard line. Guajardo under center, twins to the far side, man in motion. Hand off again, trying to go up the middle, and no room. Forward, along with number 78, Robbie Wheeler in on the tackle. Luke McCall comes up in the bottom of the pile as Hinojosa, on consecutive plays, tries to go up the middle, and that time, Billy, maybe picked up 2 yards, and they're going to call it third down and 4.
Well, I think we're going to see him throw the ball here. It's third and 4, third and a long 4.
Double doubles to each side. Guajardo, shotgun formation. Looks left. Tries to hit his slant. Intended receiver, number 11, Mario Esquivel, who is a big-time receiver for the Cotton Pickers, but that one just sails over the head of Esquivel, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4. Ernest Garza, the safety, was right there on the coverage for the Wildcats. Cotton Pickers showing they're lining up as they're going for it. May see a quick kick. Weldon Dietz is going to drop back to about his 35-yard line, and Guajardo tries to punt, and it shanks off the edge of the foot building. That's going to take a Wildcat bounce, as that's going to go out of bounds at the 43-yard line of the Cotton Pickers. 18-yard punt by Guajardo, and could tell, but when that one went off his foot, he just didn't get all of it, didn't take a good bounce.
It was kind of a repeat of what we did, because we didn't get a good kick off of that quick kick either.
So the Cotton Pickers now send their defense onto the field. Chambliss brings the Wildcat offense onto the field. Wildcats on their third offensive possession. First one, they were held 3 and out. Their second possession consisted of 1 play. Chambliss, 5-step drop, looks for a man, nobody opens, got some pressure, now goes to the far flat, and the pass is incomplete as he is out of bounds. 81, Aaron Sanchez, the intended receiver on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Take that ball away.
Wildcats moving from right to left across your radio dial. Ball just inside the 45-yard line. It'll be second down and 10. Snap on the way, handoff, Price, left side's got a hole, spins, and he's going to be brought down at the 31-yard line, and he's going to pick up 12 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the first down for the Wildcat offense. Offensively for the Wildcats, your center, number 50, Tyler Maroon, guards, Daniel Oschlegel, along with Andy Lewinsky. Your tackles, Brock Unruh, along with Matt Lewinsky. Wideouts, Walden Beat, Sam Oschlegel, Aaron Sanchez, along with number 24, Ryan Arnold. In the backfield, Jordan Chambliss, the quarterback, and running back next to his left side is number 21, Michael Price. Oschlegel in motion, flags come out, and it's going to be a delayed game penalty against the Callallen Wildcats, so that'll back him up 5 yards. And we'll repeat the down. First down and 15. Our Northwest Regional player profile for the first quarter is Matt Lewinsky, 17-year-old seniors. Wears number 72 on his back, 5'11", 260 pounds. Enjoys powerlifting and track. Parents, Richard and Dahlia Lewinsky. As Chambliss completes a pass, number 40, Oschlegel, and he's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. It'll bring up second down and 9.
Well, it was just Oschlegel coming out of the in the flat area there, and he had a defender right in front of him, and then Chambliss just threw that ball right over the top of him. But he picked up 6 yards. There wasn't much room to go after he caught it.
As we continue our player profile, Matt Lewinsky. He's got a brother, Gabriel, Patrick, Clarence, Ben, and Andy. He's got a sister, Christy. Enjoys hunting, weightlifting, and martial arts. Plans after graduation is to get a degree and go to college. Price to the left side, comes to the near side, breaks a couple of tackles, and now hit hard after coming up to the 27-yard line, brought down by number 34 of the Cotton Pickers.
That was Ken too.
So it'll bring up third down, and we'll call it a long 5. Ball on the 27-yard line. Wildcats quick to break the huddle. Twins to the far side. Twins to the near side. Price in the backfield. Shotgun. Chambliss drops back, looks to the near side. Hits his receiver and has it down.
Oschlegel is wide open there in the middle.
To go to Downey, who was lined up at about the 17-yard line, right at the sideline, and the coverage was right there by the defender. As soon as Downey put his hands on it, the defender was right there to put a hit in the back.
Well, Oschlegel was on the inside of him, and he was wide open. He wasn't even covered back, and he was standing on the 15-yard line, and the closest man was 5 yards from him, so it was just a bad read there on Chambliss's part.
The Wildcats on 4th and 5 will go for it. Wind really starting to pick up. It's Price, draw play, he'll be hit, and he's not going to pick up enough for the first down. Number 68 on the tackle for the Cotton Pickers, making a nice play. That's Joey Castaneda. He put the hit on Price, Billy, and anytime you can bring down Price on the initial hit, you've done something. The Cotton Pickers on stopped twice tonight. Have stopped possessions tonight of the Wildcats. 5:11 left to go in the first quarter. Wildcats leading 7-0. Picker fans making some noise, trying to get behind their team. Handoff up the middle. Not much room. Met at the line of scrimmage. Michael Martinez continues to have an outstanding season. Number 6, Hinojosa on the carry, trying to go up the middle, Billy, and there has been nothing up the middle for the Cotton Pickers tonight. Pickup of a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 9. Guajardo under center. Drops back, got pressure, trying to go opposite side. And right there on the coverage for the Wildcats, number 12, Jonathan Bass covering Esquivel, who's been a big-time receiver, Billy. He's averaging almost 23 yards a catch.
He's got 30 catches for 682 yards, according to the Caller Times. So, you know, he's with these three receivers, Mike, you look at Esquivel, Buteo, Sepulveda. I mean, they got 1,296 yards between the three of them with over 65 catches.
Shotgun formation. Twins to each side. Guajardo steps back, tries to go across the middle. Pass intended for number 4. That one's going to sell over the head of Garcia. That'll bring up 4th down and 9. And you're right, Esquivel comes in with 878 yards, Billy, is what the statistician from Robstown has handed us. 21.4 yards per catch. And listen to this, he comes into the game averaging 146 yards of receiving per night. Quick kick, Guajardo. High kick will be taken at the 40-yard line. Walden Deeds cuts it to the outside. He's got the wall set up. He's up to 50, 45, makes a move to the inside, brought down at the 39-yard line.
It was a big block there by Ponsic over here to set that wall up, and he did
21-yard return by Walden Deeds, and you could just see the wall kind of set up there for him, Billy. Made a nice move and picked up a couple extra yards, brings it inside the 40-yard line of the Cotton Pickers. The Wildcats 1st down and 10 at the 39-yard line. And Billy, so far tonight, it's been a game of field position. The Wildcats have had great field position every time. Wildcats line up with trips to the near side. They send the wide out to the far side. Downing in motion. Now Twins to each side. Chavez, quarterback keeper, makes a move right side, trying to wait for a block. Takes on a would-be tackler, and he'll pick up almost 10 yards. We'll see where they spot it at.
I think we're going to make it by about a yard. But, you know, we thought that there was going to be offside by the defense here, but obviously we had enough time to get back. It is a 1st down, Mike, and the ball's going to be sitting right on about the 29-yard line.
1st down and 10. Wildcats driving from right to left. Play clock down to 14 seconds. Wildcats just now breaking the huddle, coming up to the line of scrimmage. Again, trips to the near side. Single wide out, far side. Rice in the backfield. Snap. Chalmers, that 3-step drops, got pressure. Being rushed, and now he throws it away, Billy.
We're going to see a flag here for intentional grounding.
Inside the pocket, Billy, he was being rushed.
That was Sepulveda that came through there, and he just got all into Chambliss' face, and Chambliss was running backwards and just threw that ball straight up in the air, and of course it's going to be intentional grounding. It's going to be a loss of a down, so.
Sepulveda never quit on that play, Bill. He was coming hard, not to be denied, Billy, and I believe that the infraction goes from the spot of the foul, and that occurred at the 50-yard line. And not only would it be a loss of down, but now backs him up 5 yards from the infraction.
Well, we go from the 29-yard line of Robstown to our 45-yard line, so that was a big loss of yards.
26 yards, Billy, is what I calculate.
31 yards for 1st down.
Chambliss, screen now, pass, left side, Walden Deeds makes a move, still on his feet, and he'll go into Robstown territory before being brought down by number 25, Emilio Lopez.
We'll get about 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 yards.
3rd down, about 29 yards to go. And not too many plays you can break out of the playbook, Billy, when you look at 3rd down and 29. Really now you just want to try to get some of this yardage back and maybe set yourself up for a quick kick. Wildcats trips to the far side, fake the screen, now coming down the near sideline. Ryan Arnold's got a step just over the fingertips of Ryan Arnold, number 25 on the coverage. Ramiro Lopez again right there, and Chambliss just overthrowing Ryan Arnold, who He got behind the defender at about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Mike, I thought that was catchable. It just went right between his hands. And, you know, when you're running full speed and balls, I tell you, to throw the ball like that into this wind is just great athletic ability that Chambliss has. It looks like we're going to go ahead and set up and do a regular punt now.
Chambliss, who punts for the Wildcats, stands at his own 40-yard line. Snap on the way. Again, wind is really gusting. Takes a Wildcat bounce at the 10-yard line, Billy, and that one just bounces and almost bounces like a basketball straight up in the air with the Wildcats. Number 50, Tyler Maroon, will cover for the Wildcats. 2:32 left to go in the first quarter. Wildcats leading 7-0. I'd like to remind everybody, the Five Star Cinema located in the 5 Points Shopping Center, offering first-run movies, great family atmosphere. Invite you to come by this weekend, featuring School of Rock, along with Scary Movie 3, a wide selection of movies there at the Five Star Cinema.
Little counter dive there, counter trap. Going to give Robstown to pick up about a yard. They're going to give him 3 yards on the carry.
Second down at 7, number 77, Scooter Heim on the tackle for the Wildcats. That'll bring up second down 7, clock down to 2:08 left to go in the first quarter. We try to get you some scores on our Valero scoreboard. None have been brought to us, so the only score we have on to pass on to you, the Wildcats leading the Cotton Pickers 7-0. Fajardo hands off to Hinojosa, tries to come to the near side.
Back there by Downey. But his right side, not much there. He's probably going to lose a yard.
I'd like to let everybody know, Londa Seafood number 2 is now open. We talked about it all season, located at 14902 Trinity River, across the street from the Diamond Shamrock, now offering a wide variety of seafood, seasoned in our secret recipe, fish, shrimp, and oysters. Londa Seafood number 2 now open. Go on by and visit Yolanda and her staff right there to bring you great tasting seafood. Escudel on the reception. He'll pick up enough of the first down out to the 27-yard line. First down and 10 for the Robstown Cotton Pickers.
Well thrown pass, Mike. It was low and right in there. Good enough just to get what they needed, and that was the first down.
Clock rolling, approaching right at about a minute left to go in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. Handoff, Hinojosa right up the middle again, trying to test that middle, and not much room there as he's met by the Wildcat defense. Number 53, Michael Martinez, comes off the bottom of the pile.
We'll bring up about 2nd and 6, Mike. 27.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Cotton Pickers moving from left to right. Send Twins to the near side. And we're going to have a penalty on the play.
The man in motion went upfield a little bit early, so it's going to be an offensive penalty.
Number 24 came out of the backfield. That's Eric Boncello, who was lined up in the backfield, Billy, and went in motion to the far sideline, to the actual sideline of the Wildcats. May have cut it upfield just early, and men in stripes throw out the laundry, so they'll back him up 5 yards.
It's going to bring up about 2nd and 11 from the about 26-yard line, Mike.
I don't know if we'll get this playoff, Billy. I don't think so. This is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Wildcats leading 7-0. You're listening to Callallen Wildcat football on News Talk 1440 Keys.
There might be green stuff growing in this one next week.
Fajardo shotgun formation. Man in motion near side, looks to the man on the far side, and it's going to be broken up by number 24, Ryan Arnold.
You know, the ball, when Tello threw that ball, you know, he's thrown into the wind now, and that thing was kind of wobbling pretty good, and he was just hanging up there for enough time for Downing to come up and just slap it out of the air.
Second down and 10 for the the Cotton Pickers, who now have switched ends in the field. Now lined up to our right-hand side, moving from right to left. As now they will be going into the wind building. We'll see what Guajardo can do, going into the wind. Cotton Pickers with twins to each side. Hinojosa in the backfield with Guajardo. Snap on the way, three-step drop, trying to go across the middle. And that one going to be, looked like caught for a second, Billy, but Luke McCall with the lumber hits the receiver, Billy, and that ball pops out. And that receiver looked like he had his hands on the ball, but he's a little slow going back to the huddle. Guajardo just let him a little bit too high and coming across the middle.
That's what you call being set up to dry, you know, hung up to dry.
And took a shot from Luke McCall, and talk about these linebackers, two of the better linebackers that we've seen here at Callallen. We've had some good linebackers. High snap over the head. That's going to go to the end zone.
That's going to be a safety.
2 points on the board for the Wildcats. So 2 miscues by the Cotton Pickers, and the Wildcats have come away with 9 points. All right, welcome back to Picker Stadium as the Wildcats get 2 points courtesy of the miscue by the Cotton Pickers. Snap goes over the head of the punter, goes through the end of the end zone. So now the Cotton Pickers will kick from the 20-yard line. Number 7, Tomas Alvarado kicks off.
John Ford for reception.
Picks it up, and he's actually hit and goes forward about 4 yards, Billy.
He made more yards on the hit on the tackle than he did running.
He got hit at about the 45-yard line. It was knocked forward to the 40-yard line. So gets about 4 yards on the return, 5 yards on the hit. We'll call it about a 9-yard return. First down and 10, Wildcats at the 40-yard line of the Cotton Pickers. And again, you see the Wildcats with great field position here in the second quarter. 11:33 left to go in the half. The Wildcats moving from left to right across your radio dial. Chambliss lines up under center, I formation. Handoff, Price, lead blocker, got blocked, and he'll be hit at the 20, about the 31-yard line. He'll lunge forward to the 28. Price picks up 12 yards in the play, and looked like number 20, Luis Alanis, lead blocking in the play, did a nice job of just giving Price a little seam to get through, Billy. And Price not being not the biggest running back, but just needs a little crease to get through.
That's right, but Adrian Garcia, you know, he's playing center field back there. He's the one that made a stop for him, so.
Wildcats line up I formation. Fake to Price, now throws to the near flat. Beats, spins, moves, eludes a tackle, gets a block.
Move.
Now will be brought down at the 10-yard line. Got a little block there, Billy. Looked by number 88, Rashad Bice. Dietz showing a little bit of everything. He had a little spin move, sidestep, and picked up a few yards after the catch.
Well, they're going to mark it just right inside the 10-yard line, Mike, so it's going to bring up first and goal. You know, we were talking about it right at break at the quarter, you know, where Callallen's only offense ahead was a 22-yard strike to Dietz, you know, and the safety. So that's where we stand right now at 9-0.
Wildcats come out, 2 tight end set. Sanchez wide out to the far side. Thomas in motion. Chambliss, 3-step drop, throws to the far flat. Hits his receiver, but he's only going to pick up maybe a yard on the play. That's Kobe Thomas, number 10. On the reception, brought down by number 85. Tony Guajardo makes the tackle for the Cotton Pickers. And we'll give him a yard on the play. It'll be second down and goal from the 9-yard line. I'd like to remind everybody, Fast Eddie's Pizza and Subs with 3 locations to serve you. Not just a pizza place, lasagna, calzones, salads, even dessert. Give them a call at 387-9111. Dine-in, takeout, or delivery. Fast Eddie's Pizza, proud sponsors, Wildcat football.
Price on the draw, he gets hit right at the 5-yard line.
Number 48. We'll have to listen to the public announcer, Billy, because I don't have a 48 on my roster that we've been provided for tonight. We'll try to find out who number 48 is for you, but
3rd and goal with 9:30 left in the second quarter here, and Cats lead 9-0.
I formation. Chambliss fakes a draw, rolls to the far side. Now throws, but it's going to be incomplete. Bounces off the grass.
And I think we're going to see Thompson come in and pitch one through with all this wind.
Looked like number 88 was shot by as the intended receiver. He was well covered there by the cotton pickers. And you're going to see Chambliss come back onto the field. So the Wildcats, with 9:20 left to go in the half, will try to put 6 points on the board, opting not to go for the field goal. Weldon Dietz wide out to the near side. Aaron Sanchez wide out to the far side. Chambliss, 3-step drop, throws to the corner of the end zone. Over the head of Weldon Dietz, and the Wildcats, after getting great field possession, come up empty. And really, Billy, the Wildcat coaching staff may be deciding not to go for the field goal, knowing that your defense has been playing good all night.
Well, you know, they're down on the 5-yard line, you know, and the wind is blowing, 20, 25 miles an hour right now, and I guess they're just betting they can get better field position and just how to kick the field goal.
Defense comes onto the field. Harden now lines up under center. Man in motion to the far side, ball on the ground. Now tosses it, and Luke McCall is going to be right there to roll him down. Looks like Hinojosa running back, and again, Guajardo had trouble taking the exchange from the center.
Well, Huff helped him off the ground there. He was a tough exchange. They're going to lose about a foot on it. It's going to be inside the 5-yard line now, Mike.
Burger King invites everybody to come on over for their Fire Grilled Whopper for a limited time only. You can get 3 combos for under $3. The only Burger King in town is located right there at 5 Points, open late for your convenience. Dine-in takeout with a convenient drive-thru. Burger King, come on over. The fire is ready.
Trap up the middle.
2 yards maybe we'll give them. And really, the Cotton Pickers just trying to get out of the shadow of their own end zone, Billy. Trying to get some room where they might have to punt. We've already seen some trouble on the, not only on the center exchange, on the last punt. Ball sailed over the punter's head, and again, the wind just blowing viciously out of the left side from the north wind blowing across the field. Guajardo lines up under center. Hinojosa low back in the backfield. Throw to this side. Complete, 6-yard line. He'll be hit right at the 9-yard line. Lunges forward out to the 11-yard line. Jonathan Vast, Ernest Garza, along with number 70, West Huff, in on the tackle. It'll bring up 4th down and long 3 to go.
Mike, we need to remind everybody about the 9th annual Coastal Bend Health and Safety Fair, Saturday, October the 25th at Tolosa Midway High School. That'll be from 9 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Health screening and information, personal safety planning information, free admission, door prizes, drawings, and a bicycle rodeo for the kids.
Punt on the way, takes a Wildcat bounce, and that one's going to be fielded by the Cotton Pickers at the 29-yard line. So again, the Wildcats with great field position.
You know, this is going to be their 3rd possession inside the 50-yard line with only one score, and of course that was that 22-yard pass from Chambliss to Dietz, and of course the bad snap on the punt that gave them the safety.
Sanchez wide out to the far side. Dietz lines up to the near side. Colby Thomas up back. Price lines up behind him. Hand off Price, left side hit hard.
That was number 48. Let's try to catch his name on the PA, Mike.
Still,
he won't give it to us.
Won't try to get it at halftime. He's been in on many of plays. Number 48 for the Cotton Pickers as Billings going to make his way over to the public announcer and trying to find out who that young man is. He's definitely been a force tonight. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Jordan Chambliss, shotgun formation, twins to each side. Three-step drop, goes up the middle, has a man, and it's going to be knocked away. Nice play by the defender of the Cotton Pickers. Number 20, at the last moment, that's Adrian Garcia. Broke it up, put his hand up. Looked like Oschlager was open for a second there, and all of a sudden he just comes across and knocks it down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10, Wildcats. Ball just inside the 30-yard line. Deeds, Sanchez line up to the near side. Twins to the far side. Looks like Thomas and Arnold. Twice. Middle screen. Got some room. Got a block. Right side. Still on his feet. 25-15. Ryan Arnold knocked out at the 11-yard line. He was lined up as a far wideout and just came across, Billy. Waited for the pressure to come up the middle. That middle screen that we've seen Deeds run so many times. Now you see Ryan Arnold executing it and picks up enough for the first down.
You know, everybody up here was hollering about the block that Callallen gave, and they thought it was a flip or illegal block in the back. And of course, no flags are on the field. It's going to bring up the first down here at about the 12-yard line.
Arnold, Oschlager, wideouts to the far side. Sanchez, Dietz line up to the near side. Shotgun formation, snap on the way. Chambliss looks left.
Look at Oschlager.
Looking.
Oschlager wide open in the middle there. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
Oschlager was just running around in the end zone looking for the balls, throwing his hands up in the air, screaming and hollering, and finally Chambliss saw him.
11-yard touchdown pass for the Callallen Wildcats. 6:03 left to go in the half. Thompson will come in and try to point after. And Chambliss did a nice job, bought some time as Oschlager also working hard in the end zone, trying to get his attention. Finally does. Chambliss throws a strike right in between the numbers for a touchdown. Snap on the way, kick through the uprights. 6:03 left to go in the half. The Wildcats leading 16-0 over the Cotton Pickers. Wildcat football continues after these words. Yeah, then when we come back, right after the kickoff, I'm going to say we'll be back after this quick break and play me at 30. Okay, because we're behind. We're just now in the second quarter. Hey, do y'all have any scores for us? If y'all get any, let us know. Went too far. Hey, bud. It's all right. Thompson tees it up at the 40. Approaches, high, deep kick, and Thompson's going to drive that one through the back of the end zone as number 24, Bolitello, can do nothing but watch it roll out of the back of the end zone. 6 minutes left to go in the half. The Wildcats 16-0 over the Cotton Pickers as Jordan Chambliss hits Sam Oschlager for the 11-yard touchdown pass, as the Wildcats extend their lead to 16-0. Guajardo brings the Cotton Pickers onto the field, moving from right to left. He'll line up under center, I formation, wide out to each side. And off Garcia right up the middle, the first man coming through. Number 7, Tyler Downing, along with 53, Mike Martinez.
Going to bring up 2nd and 5, he made a nice run there on the counter dive is what I call it, Mike. You know, sometimes they throw a trap in there, trap block with it, and just makes it open wide up. Great job of getting 5 yards on that first down play. Brings up 2nd and 5 from the 25.
Guajardo under center. Toss sweep in a Hosa near side, and look at that guy, Martinez. Just cut across, beautifully executed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see a linebacker play the position, this young man is one to watch. He was lined up at his linebacker spot, saw the sweep come to the near side, and just scraped beautifully across the field. And Billy really was kind of beat and just threw out his right arm and just shows you the arm strength that he had. Was able to get low on the ankles and enough to trip up Hinojosa. Picks up a couple of yards on the play. We'll call it 3rd down, and actually lost 3 yards on the play. Guajardo's got some pressure rolling out. Now just throws the ball. He's going to heave it, and that one's going to sail out of bounds. So the pressure by the Wildcats has Guajardo throw the ball away, and it'll bring up 4th down and 8 yards to go. Robert Salinas and the staff over at the Grooming Boutique invite you to come on by and visit their Grooming Boutique. All types of pet supplies, clipping, dipping, and bathing. The Grooming Boutique located between Starlight and Violet Road. Proud sponsors of the Wildcat broadcast. High snap. Punter fields it in and sets up, punts it away, and the Wildcats again will start inside the cotton picker side of the field, just inside the 50-yard line. We'll call it the 49-yard line. 4:25 left to go in the half. Chambliss brings the Wildcats onto the field. We've been told number 48 is Chris Garza.
Impressive. He plays that middle linebacker position. I call him a rover back. He's right there in the middle, right over the top of the center, about 6 yards off the ball.
Chambliss looks at the defense, steps back, going to hand off Price right up the middle, and he's going to be hit, and he's going to lunge forward to about the 44-yard line. Pick up. I'll give him 5 yards on the play, 2nd down and 5. Clock rolling, approaching 4 minutes. Again, we ask you if you have scores from around the area, give us a call at the studio, 560-5397. That's 560-KEYS. We'll pass on the scores as they come into us. Chambliss drops back, flag on the field. Chambliss now is going to tuck it in, goes to the left side, and he'll just cut it upfield. Takes on a tackler at about the 22-yard line.
It's going to be a holding call, Mike. We saw that coming.
So Chambliss runs for about 35 yards from where he was set up, but that's going to be brought back. The flag coming from the umpire, actually the referee position, Billy, who's looking at the interior line and the quarterback, and you can see that flag just float over into the line of scrimmage where the Wildcats will be charged with holding. Now to back him up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We'll replay the down. It'll be 2nd down and 15. Clock rolls, 3:37 left to go in the half. Chambliss, shotgun formation, twins to each side, snap on the way. Looking, now sees a man, and that one's going to bounce off the grass. Pass intended for number 24, Ryan Arnold. Our Northwest Regional player profile for the 2nd quarter, Colby Thomas, a junior, 16-year-old. Wears number 10 on his back, safety wide receiver, 5'9", 165 pounds. Plays baseball, 3rd base. Parents are Debbie and GB Thomas. He's got no brothers. A couple of sisters, Jamie and Trisha Thomas, is a member of FCA. Enjoys lifting weights and plans after graduation is to go into college and become a coach. Grandparents, Ray and Penny Hanna. So Colby Thomas, our Northwest Regional player profile for the 2nd quarter. Chambliss draws back. Got a man. Ryan Arnold on his feet. Wide open, Billy.
Down to about the 29-yard line, 28. First down.
And a beautifully thrown pass from Jordan Chambliss. Put it right in the hands. And Wyatt Arnold doing a nice job, Billy, using his hands on the play, coming up, catching it out in front of him.
You ran about
it upfield.
20-yard curl to the inside, and he was just wide open. Found that pocket that was uncovered, and big play. First down, 29-yard line.
Alanis. Price in the backfield. Chambliss fakes the Price. Now going to be dumping it off to the far flat, but that one's going to be incomplete.
You know, he's throwing a lot of short passes tonight. You know, it's like he's not getting his feet up underneath him and getting set. He's thrown 3 balls already, just bouncing off the ground in front of the receivers.
Clock stops with 2:44. Like to thank Martin Water Wells, located on Highway 77 in Robstown. Serving the Coastal Bend for over 50 years. For all your pump and windmill sales and service needs, Martin Water Wells can handle that for you.
Well, we're going to have offsides. It's going to back us up 5. We need to say hello to everybody out there at Refinery Road, Mike. You know, all them guys and operators out there working hard tonight. Lady Hills, keep that plant rolling. Opening and shutting them valves.
Valero, guys over at Equistar, HB Zachary Construction. All the guys working hard, keeping them up all night, through all hours of the night. I know they're tuning in, listening to the game. I'd like to thank all those guys. Also like to thank Roman Shell, located on FM 624, for all your automotive needs. Stop on in, top off the tank, pick up an ice-cold beverage. Fix a flat, change your oil. Roman's Shell right there for all your automotive needs. I'd like to thank the friendly folks over at Roman's. Chambliss looking right.
He floated that one across, and that may be picked off, and it was almost.
Tipped by a couple of Conn-Picker defenders, but you can see he just kind of floated that up in the air, and lucky not to come out of there with an interception. Chambliss had 3 interceptions last year. It's 2:34 left to go in the half. The Wildcats are going to take a timeout. We're going to do one as well. You listen to Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys. One minute. Chambliss lines up under center. Now drops back, trying to go across the middle of the field. Got a man. Touchdown. Weldon Deeds.
Boy, that was a duck all the way. He threw that, and that ball was wobbling so bad. But, you know, he threw it 45 yards in the air to the end zone.
And Weldon Deeds laid out, Billy. Extended full extension. And it was actually great coverage by the Robstown defender, but Chambliss led him, and Weldon Deeds went out and just got that one out of the air, Billy, and the Wildcats with 2:25 take the lead. Have extended their lead to 22-0 with Thompson coming out for the extra point. Downing, number 7, will hold. Snap on the way. Kick right through the uprights. 2:25 left to go in the half. The Wildcats leading 23-0 over the Conn-Pickers. Wildcat football continues after these words. 1 minute.
You doing okay? You need some water or something?
He's got a headache. I might feel my head getting clogged again.
You need some water?
If I pass out, no, I'll be all right. If I pass out, just take over.
Well, here we are.
Mike's on the ground and. (23-0) the score from Robstown. The Wildcats add 7 points onto the board. Chambliss with a, was that 45 yards, Billy? Is that what we called it officially? Touchdown pass from Jordan Chambliss to Weldon Dietz. 2:25 left to go in the half as Thompson gets ready to kick. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Back deep for the Cotton Pickers. Bonatello stands at his 5-yard line. Thompson, approach, high, deep kick, and Bonatello's going to watch it sail out of the back of the end zone. Like to thank Pure Water and Ice, your clear choice for quality bottled water and ice. Located across the street from Miller's Barbecue at 10236 Leopard Street. Having a party? How about a family reunion? Go on by, pick up some ice at Pure Water and Ice. Also, bottled water, we'll even carry it out to your car. Pure Water and Ice, your clear choice for quality H2O. 2:20 left to go in the half. Guajardo lines up in shotgun formation. Hinojosa running back to his right. 3-step drop, goes across the middle, tipped up in the air. That one's going to fall incomplete. It looked like number 22 has checked into the game for the Wildcats. I believe that's Broughton. Kyle Broughton has checked into the game on the right side. Junior, 145 pounds. Listed at 5'10", and I believe he's the quarterback lined up to the far side.
Well, he splits time with Downing over here in the left corner spot.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Again, we ask you if you have scores from around the area, give us a call, 560-5397. That's 560-KEYS. We'll be glad to forward them on. Guajardo, shotgun formation, trying to go up the middle. And that one's going to be, I wouldn't call it broken up, but well defended by the Wildcats.
Well, he was throwing it to Ventuelo and just kind of slightly overthrown there. And, of course, number 24, Ryan Arnold, was there to defend on it.
Almost looks like there was some confusion, but it looked like two wide receivers were almost running, you know, almost the same pattern as three Wildcat defenders were right there if a play needed to be made. But Guajardo also showing the arm strength, Billy, throwing into the wind and launched that one about 35, 40 yards into the air. 2:09 left to go in the half. Twins to each side. Guajardo looks back, got some pressure. He's hit hard.
That was John Ford.
And Guajardo slow to get up, Billy. Looks like he's favoring that right shoulder. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Not sure who's taking it or what the deal is, Billy. I guess maybe they're giving the trainer time to come out and check on Guajardo. So they'll drop back to punt. Weldon Dietz stands at his 47-yard line. Back to punt for the Cotton Pickers, number 7, Thomas Alvarado. Snap on the way, good snap. High punt. That one takes a bounce at the 47-yard line, and the Cotton Pickers trying to get the Wildcats into their own territory, Billy. And the ball bounced up in the air, looked like it was going to roll, and again just dies right at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, we have 1:45 left. You know, you're going to be looking at a 2-minute offense here for Callallen. So you're going to see those short routes to the sideline just to get down the field and get something set up for a touchdown or a field goal.
Wildcats, if I'm correct, have all 3 timeouts left in the half. Shotgun formation, Twins to each side, snap on the way. Quick hitter. Weldon Deeds, 45, gets a block from Sanchez, now hit by number 9, and he'll lunge inside the 35-yard line. Aaron Sanchez with a nice block there. All down by number 9, Ryan Flores of the Cotton Pickers. We'll give it a pickup of almost 16 yards, just inside the 35-yard line. Ball just shy of the 34, 16-yard pickup from Chambliss to Dietz. Dietz, Sanchez, wideouts near side. Thomas, Arnold, wideouts to the far side. Price, single back in the backfield. Slant pattern.
Arnold across the middle.
Arnold
got some room. He's going to score.
End zone. Ryan Arnold has been a force tonight from the wide receiver spot. I don't know how many catches he had coming to the game.
35 yards.
I'll tell you what, he's got almost, I believe, 3 or 4 catches tonight, Billy. And he's been able to pick up some nice yardage. 1:14 left to go in the half. The Wildcats put 6 points on the board. Thompson comes out for the point after. The offensive line shifts over. Maru with the snap. Downing will hold. Snap on the way. Kick. Right through the uprights. 1:14 left to play. The Wildcats leading 30-0 over the Robstown Cotton Pickers. Wildcat football continues after these words. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Ball caught up?
Yeah. Right here. So we'll get these in right as we go to break. I've already done my player profile.
Yeah.
Don't have any scores. I got to do body fit. I haven't done body fit yet. I did the boutique. I did Fast Eddie's. I'm going to do body fit. Thompson tees it up at the 40. High kick. Bonatello again just turns and looks. Tell you what, Thompson's got that wind at his back, Billy, and he's driving that ball through the end zone. Bonatello kind of just looks at the ball go over his head as that one goes through the end zone. 1:11 left to play in the half. The Wildcats 30-0 over the Cotton Pickers. I'd like to remind everybody at the half, we'll be doing our K-Bob's halftime report. We'll recap the first half. We'll try to get you some scores from around the area. George working hard to try to keep us posted on what's going on throughout the area. Guajardo, I formation, hands off Hinojosa, trying to go to the left side, and not going to be much there as number 70, Wes Hoff, on the tackle for the Wildcats. Our Valero scoreboard, we have one score to pass on. The Sidney Pirates, Billy, who got off to a slow start, now starting to get rolling, leading Aransas pass 21-0. That one's got to be close to the half, and right here from Robstown, the Callallen Wildcats leading 30-0. Kingsville at home taking on Rockport. Flower Bluff travels to Gregory Portland. Tolosa Midway and Alice. Those are our District 34A games to watch out for the week. Clock under 20 seconds. Martinez on the tackle, and that may be the last play of the half. Billy Guajardo brings the play in the huddle, but there's under 10 seconds left to go, and they're just now breaking the huddle. Under 5. And I do not think they'll get this off, and that's going to be, they're going to give it to him, Billy. He rolls to the right, trying to go across the middle of the field. Ernest Garza tips it, intercepted. Wildcats at the 50-yard line. Ryan Arnold still on his feet, gets a blocker, trying to hit the far sideline. And now will be brought down at the 30-yard line. his 5-yard line, and he has not had a chance to run one back yet. Thompson, approach, deep kick. It's going to bounce at the 5-yard line, takes a high bounce, and that one's going to roll through the end zone. So a touchback again by Thompson. So the Cotton Pickers will start this drive on their own 20-yard line as number 5, Guajardo, brings the Cotton Pickers back onto the field. And Billy, you talked about it here on the sideline, warming up. Both of them kind of throwing at each other. Number 7, Thomas Alvarado, and number 3, Eli Tobias, warming up here on the sideline. So it'll be interesting to see what Guajardo does here as he comes up to the line of scrimmage. I formation, Hinojosa in the backfield, goes in motion to the far side. Guajardo hands off, up in right there by Huff. Number 70, Wes Huff, on the initial contact, knocked down by number 77, Scooter Heim. So a loss of a yard on the play. We'll call it second down and 11. Just started here in the third quarter. If you're joining us, glad you could be with us. The Wildcats leading 30-0 over the Cotton Pickers, where the defense again has come out and is being a stingy defense, holding tight, clamping down. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield, handoff. Oh, big hole. Garcia is going to bring it out to the 28-yard line, where he's hit by the linebacker, Michael Martinez, number 53.
That was a great run right there by Garcia. You know, it just opens wide up. You know, when you have to play that double twins to both sides, you know, that's going to put you a one-on-one with the linebacker. And obviously, they got a good block, and it's going to pick up a good 8 yards.
Garcia came into the game with only 66 yards, but he's had some nice running room tonight. Guajardo under center, toss sweep, Hinojosa right side, met at the 30, but he's going to lunge forward. It looks like he'll pick up enough for the first down, but Billy, I thought I saw some a flag come out, but as I survey the field, I don't see anything. I saw something, maybe a ball or something on the far sideline, but the Cotton Pickers will pick up enough for the first down. So they start the second half with their first down.
Good second effort by Hinojosa, getting hit and then just lunging forward to pick it up.
10-18 left to go in the third quarter. Cabral wide out to the near side. Garcia, Hinojosa got pressure. Guajardo going to be brought down by number 33. Ryan Ponchik meets him in the backfield at about the 20-yard line, Billy. He's going to lose 12 yards on the play, or it's going to bring up second down and 22. So a nice call by Coach Campbell, sending the defensive end on the blitz. Don't see a whole lot of blitzing from the defense of the Wildcats, but when they do blitz, they are very effective.
Yeah, Mike Martinez comes up right up the middle, and well, he's dangerous looking when he gets through there.
Twins to each side. Man in motion to the near side, Hinojosa.
Fumbles the ball. They've had trouble about 4 times tonight with that snap for some reason, Mike.
Guajardo able to fall on the ball. Hinojosa was in the backfield, and once he saw the ball on the ground, they both went at it, and the Cotton Pickers retained possession. That'll bring up third down, and we're going to call it about 25 yards to go. Third down and long, to say the least. And you may see a quick kick here by the Cotton Pickers, just trying to get out of this field position. Started off with a first down, and then Wildcats.
Timeout now, Mike.
Timeout taken by the Cotton Pickers at 8:39 left to go in the third. Wildcats leading 30-0 over the Cotton Pickers. Wildcat football continues after these words.
We got to go to Alice. Alice is here next week.
Right? Oh, we're here, yeah. Then we go to GP, and then we're home for Kingsville. Oh, player profile. You know, I've run out of player profiles. I'm already having to double them up. They didn't. All the players didn't turn them in. Welcome back, Robstown, Cotton Picker Stadium, Guajardo, shotgun formation, 8:39 left to go in the third. Three-step drop, throws out in the flat, off the hands of the intended receiver, number 24, Donatello. Ryan Ponchik, number 33, on the coverage. It's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Cotton Pickers. Number 7, Tomas Alvarado will come in and punt, and he's going to be standing deep. He'll be standing about his 5-yard line. Have to keep an eye on the snap. That one on the way. Good snap. End over end. Low punt. Bounces at the 40. Will roll. And again, Billy somehow fails to cross the 50-yard line.
Well, you know, kicking into a win, he kept it low and he did a good job. And he kicked from the 5-yard line, so
that's a good.
They were at the 17, so
it's an excellent punt. 33-yard punt. But looks like that ball just somehow is almost like a barrier at that 50-yard line, Billy. It looks like we've had several of them bounce. Almost looks like they're going to continue to take a picker bounce, but somehow that 50-yard line, we've had 2 punts that I know that have stopped right at that 50-yard line. Jordan Chambliss, quarterback under center. Olives, Price in the backfield. Sanchez, wide out far side. Dietz, wide out near side. Price, handoff right side. Breaks a tackle on his feet. Now going to be brought down by number 34 of the Cotton Pickers, Joey Cantu. Comes out and finishes off the run by Price, and he's going to pick up 3 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 7. Price was hit at the line of scrimmage and did a nice job of breaking a tackle. Picked up 3 yards out of the play. Twins to the far side. Single wide out to the near side. Dump off, far flat, nice job. Colby Thomas picks it off his shoestrings and takes it inside the 40-yard line. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. That pass was a little low, but Colby Thomas reached down, picked it up, and turned it upfield to pick up a 1st down for the Wildcats.
It was, you know, it was just right at his shoestrings, and it's amazing he didn't fall down right there or put a knee on the ground, and he ended up making the 1st down, Mike.
7:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Clock stops as Thomas is pushed out of bounds. Sanchez wide out near side. Arnold, Oschlegel wide outs to the far side. Dietz, draw, up the middle, has Price leading the way, and it's going to lunge forward to the 16-yard line, and Michael Price, the lead blocker on the play, got a nice block. Sprung Dietz for a few more yards as he takes it out to the 16-yard line of the Cotton Pickers. Dietz, normally the wide out to the near side, Billy, when they run that doubles, and that time he saw him line up next to Chambliss. Took the draw as Price lead blocking on the play with a nice run up the middle.
You know, he's a great athlete. He can run, he can jump, he can catch the ball, he can run it. Having a great year.
Same formation, Twins right side, single wide out to the far side. Dietz, Price in the backfield, snap on the way, and we're going to have a flag on the field.
Something didn't look right there. I don't know what it was.
Had some movement on the interior line. That's going to back us up 5 yards. It'll be 1st down and 15, 7:04 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
You know, talking about Roland Dietz, you know his daddy played for University of Texas. It's a good athlete there back in the 70s, early 80s.
Not only a great athlete, but a fine young man, very respectful. We've had the opportunity to talk to him, and just a great kid all around. And that's something that I know any father would be proud of. Dietz in motion to the far side. Price there with him.
Sanchez to the 10.
Chambliss drops it out to the flat right in front of us as Aaron Sanchez makes the reception, takes it to the 10-yard line, brought down by number 9, Ryan Flores of the Cotton Pickers, and the Wildcats will have what looks to be second down, and it's going to be close to a first down, Billy. It's going to be second down and about 3 yards to go. Wildcats have to get to just inside the 7-yard line. Deeds motions to the far side. Chambliss, quarterback keeper, nice block from Deeds, has a corner of the end zone, touchdown, Jordan Chambliss. Wildcats extend their lead. Chambliss was a man in motion to the far side, Billy, and really all he did was keep that in from going out. Got a nice block as Chambliss got to the corner of the end zone. Wildcats 36-0 over the Cotton Pickers with a point after coming up. Offensive line lines up to the far side. Now we'll shift over. LaRue on the snap. Downing, number 7, will do the holding. Thompson, one-step kicker. Snap on the way. Kick through the uprights. We have a flag on the field, but that's going to be an offsides against the Cotton Pickers. And
declined. And
Wildcats should decline that penalty. And with 5:54 left to go in the third, the Wildcats lead 37-0 over the Cotton Pickers. You're listening to Thompson, tees it up. High kick. Donatello has it sail over his head. Pickers take over, first down and 10 on the 20-yard line with 5:51 left to go in the third quarter. Wildcats with a 37-0 lead. Jordan Chambliss took it in from, I believe it was 11 yards out. Hit the far corner of the end zone opposite from us as they extend their lead 37-0 over the Cotton Pickers. Guajardo brings the Cotton Pickers onto the field. Garcia, Hinojosa, backs in the backfield. Three-step drop, rolls out to the far side. He's got a man open at the 40. Overthrows him. Number 2, Roger Cabrera, the intended receiver, Billy. He got behind his defender, and
I think he got his feet just twisted up just a little bit. He was just one step away from a beautiful day there, Mike. It was
Roger Cabrera comes into the game with only one completion for 40 yards. Second down, 10 yards to go. Guajardo, shotgun formation, twins to each side. Again, rolls the pocket to the far side. This time Guajardo's going to keep it. It's got a big hole. And Ford's going to knock him out of bounds as he picks up about 6 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 4. Our Northwest Regional player profile for the third quarter is Rashad Bice, junior, 16 years old, wears number 88 on his back. Tight end linebacker, 5'11", 180 pounds. Plays basketball as a low post. He runs track, 110 hurdles and the sprint relay. Parents, Taisha Williams and Herman Bice, enjoys fishing and lifting weights. Plans after graduation is to go to college and one day possibly go pro. Rashad Bice, our Northwest Regional player profile for the third quarter. 5:35 left to go in the third, and the Cotton Pickers want to talk about it as they take a timeout.
That's right. Second through.
Guajardo, shotgun formation, snap on the way. Looks at his receiver, number 11, right there, but it's going to be intercepted by the Wildcats at the 49-yard line. Number 13, Ernest Garza on the interception by the Wildcats. Guajardo trying to throw that to the near flat at about the 49-yard line, and Garza played that beautifully, went up in the air, took it away from the receiver. The Wildcats have the ball at the 49-yard line of the Cotton Pickers, first down and 10.
Well, there it is for about the fourth time tonight we've gotten the ball, either on the 50 or right inside the 50, Mike, so here we go again.
The defense of the Cotton Pickers has really had a tough job tonight, Bill. They've been protecting their own end of the field all night, and here we are again. Price motions out of the backfield. Chambliss sets up, throws to the far flat, complete. Number 7, Tyler Downing on the reception on the far side of the field. Brought down by number 25, Ramiro Lopez, along with looks like 82 or maybe 18. Looks like the Wildcats are starting to make some changes. Billy, I believe that's number 14. Ryan Miller has taken over at quarterback, only a sophomore. Just made the pass completion to the far side to Downey. Ryan Miller, number 14, shotgun formation. And with a quick hitter, Billy, actually a nice pass here for Miller, but we had some procedure. False start by the Wildcats. That'll back us up 5 yards.
Well, it's going to be amazing. This is the first time we've ever seen Miller play. I think they moved him up from the JV just this week, because I don't think the JV had a...
No game this week. Robstown opting to play their younger underclassmen. I guess they're sophomores and juniors all up in the varsity, so they do not field a JV team. So Ryan Miller, who is the starting quarterback for the JV team, he's only a sophomore, 5'8", 156 pounds, has great speed out of the backfield. Shotgun formation, Ryan Miller, quarterback keeper. He's going to be hit as he gets back to about the 50-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to mark it just shy of the 50-yard line. Third down and 11 yards to go. So a nice opportunity for the young man to come in and get some experience at the quarterback spot. Third down, 11 yards to go. Miller works with the starting offense. Dietz, Sanchez, wideouts to the near side. Miller steps back, looks for a man, and a little confusion on the play, Billy. He was throwing the in-out, I guess you'd call it.
Well, they overthrew Dietz is what happened. He just launched it. I tell you what, with the wind, he threw that ball pretty well for a sophomore.
Not a bad play, as the Wildcats will be forced to punt. Jordan Chambliss will come in to punt. Alvin Dietz, the up man, takes a count and now looks to the sideline, and somebody coming off the field late. Ford, who is the right end, will slow. Chambliss picks it up off the ground. High punt, going to take a bounce at the 15-yard line, and that one's going to roll into the end zone. So the Cotton Pickers will have first down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Guajardo talks it over with Coach Bassett, as Coach Bassett, Billy, now in his third year here with the Cotton Pickers, and tonight offense struggled a little bit, but I'll tell you what, Bassett has really showing some promise for these young kids, as they're coming out working hard every week, improving, and these kids are starting to believe in his system and coming out and just putting 100% effort every night, and that's all you can ask for from your kids. Shotgun formation. Single wide out each side. Hinojosa motion to the right side. Garcia tries to go up the middle. Not much room there. Looks like Ford in on the tackle on that play. Give him a couple of yards. We'll call it second down and 8. Hinojosa checks out of the game. Bonatello, number 24, checks in. Clock rolling, 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Twins to the near side, single wide out, far side. Guajardo looks across the field, now airs it out, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for number 11, Mario Esquivel.
Well, he was wide open. That was a good thrown pass. He just didn't connect with him. He had his beat on that one. That was a great thrown pass. Good route.
Number 7, Tyler Downing on the coverage. Pass incomplete, brings up third down and 8. Nice crowd on hand tonight. Cotton Pickers showing their support, wearing their red. As we look across the field, the Wildcat fans sporting the maroon. Trips to the near side, Guajardo, shotgun formation, screen pass. But not going to net.
Going to be short. Oh, 3rd and 5, Mike.
Ryan Ponchik along with Luke McCall, Jonathan Vest, all in on the tackle. We'll bring up 4th down, and we'll call it a long 5. Back deep to receive for the Wildcats. We'll have a new punt man. Looks like number 32 drops back for the Wildcats. I'm trying to find out who 32 is. Partially blocked punt. So the Wildcats creep closer to the goal line, Billy, now starting at the 37-yard line. 1st down and 10, Wildcats. Miller comes back onto the field. And Billy was trying to find 32 on the roster, but was nowhere to be found. And that, I believe, was another, one of those underclassmen that was moved up. Didn't have the decal on the helmet. So anytime you see a Q-tip on the field, that just lets you know that that's one of the underclassmen. And really a privilege to get out there. I mean, you talk about it, you got to earn that badge, as you say, and you don't have a decal to be able to get into the game, get some experience is a good job in itself. Miller throws across the field, goes to Bice. Bice actually kind of slowed down on the pattern and kind of sidestep, maybe crossed his feet a little bit, and pass drops incomplete.
I thought maybe for a minute that Weldon Dietz was going to pick it up on the back side of that because they kind of crisscrossed right over the middle. That's 1st down play. You know, we're always going to throw that ball on the 1st down play, then we'll come back and we'll throw something a little bit shorter, or we'll come back with a draw.
Ryan Miller, only a sophomore, getting some work with the first-team offense. Weldon Dietz, Aaron Sanchez, the wideouts, along with Colby Thomas and Ryan Arnold. Pass out to Michael Price, got a blocker, got a man in front of him. Breaks the tackle, he'll be brought down at the 24-yard line. Looks like the 24-yard line, and quick release there from Miller, Billy.
Well, you know, for 5'6", 145 pounds, old Price, he's gonna put his helmet on and try to get what he can.
He's gonna earn everything he gets.
Good for 11 yards.
1st down and 10, Wildcats.
Minute 20 left in the 3rd quarter, 37-0. Ball sitting on about the 24-yard line.
Miller, shotgun formation. Price to his left. O'Schlegel, Arnold, wideouts to the far side. Miller airs it out, and nobody there at the back of the end zone. Try to float it up, let the receivers go to it, but that one almost sailed out of the end zone, Billy, with that strong wind at his back. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Miller goes over to the sideline. Danaher gives him the play. Colby Thomas will check into the game. Sanchez, Dietz, wideouts to the near side. Arnold, Thomas, wide out to the far side. Shotgun formation. Snap on the way. Miller, 3-step drop, throws across to the field. That one intercepted. Looked like that pass was intended for Sanchez and maybe just sailed a little bit over the head of Sanchez. And the Cotton Pickers with their 2nd interception, I believe, of the night, Billy. Didn't Chambliss have one early in the game?
This is the first one.
The first one? Chambliss had one earlier that was tipped by 2 Robstown defenders who thought it was going to be intercepted, but somehow found its way to hit the grass. But Miller not so fortunate that time as the Cotton Pickers take over, 1st down and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line. Guajardo at quarterback, Hinojosa. Running back in the backfield, twins to each side. Hand off Hinojosa, right side. Good on his feet. He's at the 35, brought down at the 37-yard line.
22-yard pickup.
Number 80, I believe that's Charlie Hart on the tackle for the Wildcats. That is Charlie Hart, senior, 6 foot, 155 pounds with the tackle. But the Con Pickers bring it out to the 37-yard line, so a nice gain of 22 yards by Hinojosa. First down and 10.
It's going to be their best field position of the night so far, Mike.
Hinojosa again goes to the right side.
Well, they had him wrapped up and he made something out of nothing. Give him 3 yards. Up to about the 40-yard line.
Guajardo comes to the sideline, takes a play from Bassett. And with 4 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Billy, that's going to wrap up the third quarter. The Wildcats, after 36 minutes of football, leading the Cotton Pickers 37-0. You're listening to Callallen Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys. Only in 30 seconds. John. Okay, 30 seconds only. Guajardo shotgun formations, got some pressure, airs it out over the middle of the field. Ernest Garza almost has his second interception of the night, Billy, and now comes up a little slow.
Well, I think he's just more disappointed in himself. He could have had that. He did a great job. He had a great vertical leap getting up there. Might have fallen on the back of his head.
Third down and 8 yards to go. The Cotton Pickers are now moving from left to right on your radio dial. Trips to the far side. Guajardo, shotgun formation, snap on the way. Got some pressure, now throws it out to the far flat, and pass complete for about 4 yards, Billy, but he's going to be short by about 2. Actually, they're going to rule it incomplete. Thought he had held on to that, the referee right there to indicate that the ball hit the ground. 4th down, 8 yards to go. Weldon Dietz will come in to field the punt. He'll stand at his 27-yard line. Guajardo will set up in a shotgun formation. Well, he should see a quick kick here out of Guajardo. And he's going to step back 3 yards, see if he's got anybody open. Throws it across the field. He's got a man. And overthrows. Number 4 was standing at the 45-yard line, Billy, and just overthrew him. Pete Garcia almost landed in the hands of number 11, Esquivel. So the defense of the Wildcats holds the Cotton Pickers. They'll take over, first down and 10, ball at the 39-yard line.
Now we're going to see Jonathan Durst come in now, quarterback.
So the Wildcats getting their quarterback some experience. Number 12, Jonathan Vast, we'll see what he can do with the offense. Looks like he has the same starting unit. Vast, left-handed quarterback, fires, pass complete at the 28-yard line, completed by number 40, Sam Oschlegel on the reception. Pass complete down to the 27-yard line, first down and 10, Wildcats. So Vast comes into the game, first play, comes out firing, and completes his first pass attempt. Wind starting to pick up again as we speak. Sanchez, Dietz, wideouts to the far side. Thomas, Downing, wideouts to the near side. Vest drops the ball, picks it up, decides to keep it, makes a move. Still on his feet, now lunges into the 15-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 Wildcats as a Cotton Picker player is down on the field as the referee still pointing at him, and we're going to have a stoppage of the clock with 11:06, an official's timeout as
young quarterback, you get your chance to shine. You do what you can and do a good job of it. And that's what these younger guys are getting tonight here.
Cotton picker player comes up, walks off the field under his own power. It's a good sign for the young man. Jonathan Best, shotgun formation. Price back in the backfield, twins to each side. Snap on the way. Best drops back, lobs it up the middle, and that one's going to be intercepted in the end zone, Billy. You could just see that Best forced that one.
They did. And I thought he was throwing it out of the end zone there for a minute, but
try to force it in, and anytime you start to try to make something happen when it's not there, good things tend not to happen. 10:44 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Cotton Pickers now with their second interception of the night will get started at the 20-yard line, and really not a bad thing though, Billy. The Wildcats up 37-0. You're getting your young underclassmen some playing time at the quarterback position, and let them come out, make their mistakes now in the field, and let them grow from it. Guajardo, shotgun formation. Donatello, wide out and running back in motion. Handoff Garcia, right up the middle. He'll be hit. Looked like number 53, Michael Martinez, the linebacker, comes up to put the hit. As temperatures now, Billy, you can really start to feel them drop a little bit. I'm actually kind of standing up a little towards the window trying to get some air. We've been talking about it. It's been hot in the press box, but now the temperature's starting to drop a little bit. Cooling off. Again, it's a beautiful night for football. Friday night football. Callallen Wildcats coming to you from Robstown Cotton Picker Stadium. Nice crowd on hand for the Cotton Pickers. Wildcat fans coming out showing their support. Pass to Esquivel at the 18-yard line. He's going to be hit, dragged out of bounds at the 22.
we're going to get a flag on a late hit out of bounds from McCall.
Luke McCall showing the effort. Esquivel not going down as two, looked like Ernest Garza, along with 24, I believe that's Ryan Arnold right there, had him wrapped up, or maybe it was Downing and Garza. Luke McCall saw that he wasn't going down. He just came up, put the lumber to him, but too close to the sideline. The referee throws the flag out. They'll get a personal foul penalty.
15 yards is going to give Robstown a first down on about the 38-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Cotton Pickers. They'll move the ball out to the 38-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. Guajardo, shotgun formation. Hand off. Hinojosa makes a move, but he'll be hit at the 38-yard line. Number 85 is checked into the game for the Wildcats. Luke McCall on the initial hit for the Wildcats. Number 85 in on the tackle as well. That is Randy Houghton for the Wildcats. Pick up 2 yards in the play. It'll be second down and 8. Guajardo, shotgun formation. Fires complete to Esquivel to the 43-yard line. Picked up positive yards in the play. Michael Martinez in on the tackle.
Just a quick slant play in there. We'll bring it up about third down and 4 from the 44-yard line.
Guajardo, shotgun formation. Finds a man coming across the plate. Breaks the tackle, 30-yard line. Wildcats pursuing, brings him down at the 7-yard line.
That was Jonathan Best. Great play. They ran the dump right over the middle, Mike, and he was wide open. Of course, everybody was all split out man to man, and there was only one man to beat, and he beat him. And Jonathan Best had to come from the top of the field to bring him down at about the, what are we going to call it, 5-yard line?
5-yard line. Donatello, number 24 on the pass reception. And you talked about it, Bill. He was wide open right over the middle of the field, right behind the linebackers, and just on the scene, turned on the speed. Best coming across the field to make the tackle.
They were going to use their third time out here.
8:02 left to go in the game. Wildcats 37-0 over the Cod Pickers. You're listening to Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys. Please go 30 seconds. Welcome back as the Cotton Pickers are knocking on the Wildcat door. Ball at the 5-yard line. Bonatello on the nice pass reception. Brings it inside the 10-yard line of the Wildcats and the Cotton Pickers, Billy. First time they've been able to penetrate into the red zone tonight. Fajardo, shotgun formation. Bonatello back in the backfield. Dump off the left side down. Touchdown, Cotton Pickers. It's like number 32. To prove it out? Nice pass route, nice completion by the Cotton Pickers. 7:58 left to go in the game. The Cotton Pickers on the board with 6 points. The score 37-6, and the Robstown fans showing their appreciation. Billy, get up on their feet and with a big round of applause for their team. Point after, low snap, kick, through the upright. 7:58 left to go in the game. The Cotton Pickers get on the board. 37-7 to the Wildcats. You're listening to Wildcat Football on News Talk 1440 Keys. Yeah, 1 minute. Yard drive. After the interception, huh? Sure was.
5 plays, 6 plays.
Uh-oh. New kid coming in. I don't know who that is.
That new kid, the cute kid.
7:58 left to go in the game. The Cotton Pickers go 80 yards and put some points on the board. Hands team comes in. Onside kick. Wildcats recover at the 38-yard line. After the interception, Billy, from Jonathan Best, the Cotton Pickers not taking long. The big play that set that up, though, was Bonatello on the long run after the catch. And then Sepulveda on the touchdown reception from Guajardo. Puts the Cotton Pickers on the board for the first time tonight.
That was a big play right over the middle. They passed. It took them all the way down to the 5-yard line. Good call on Bass's part.
First down and 10. Wildcats ball at the 38-yard line. Jonathan Bass brings the Wildcats onto the field. Price in the backfield. Snap on the way, and we have a flag, and I believe it's going to be an illegal procedure against the Wildcats. And Billy, anytime you get a new quarterback and they're working with the first, actually now they have some line substitutes as well, so starts bringing in some different players, a little anxiety, maybe a different snap count, and you start to see some penalties like this taking effect. I believe we got a couple of more of the Q-tips in on the offensive line.
Let's see, one is,
I believe the 2 guards at the end of the game.
Right.
Number 51 has checked in. Jonathan Best left side, 50, 35, 40, 30. Nothing but green grass. Jonathan Best touchdown. 67 yards, and boy, that was a great block by number 51. I believe that is Paul Flores, who just got moved up for this game as well from the guard spot. I think it was Garcia and Flores, the two guards that got moved up, were in on that play. We just talked about the Q-tips being in the game, and got a nice block, sprung fast, and had one man to beat, made a move, and found his way into the end zone for 6 points. 7:23 left to go in the game. Thompson comes in for the point after. Snap on the way, kick through the uprights. Wildcats 44, Robstown 7. Thompson, high kick into the wind. Bonatello's going to have a bounce at the 18, high bounce. Breaks the tackle. Thompson brings him down at the 38-yard line. So Thompson showing that he's not afraid to mix it up, Billy. Last week got into the tackle out of Rockport and showing the athletic ability to bring down the return man at the 40-yard line.
Well, Robstown's going to start out in good field position at the 40-yard line.
$7:11 left to go in the game. Guajardo at quarterback. Trips to the far side. Bonatello in motion. Handoff. Bonatello will be hit. Luke McCall wrestles him down to the ground. And Bonatello is slow to get up after being power-driven into the ground, Billy. Now Luke McCall just wrapped him up and swung him around. And Bonatello coming off the field after a hard hit by Luke McCall. McCall didn't get fooled on that play, as he's going to lose 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 15. Trips to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Guajardo tries to throw the near flat, pressure from McCall. Pass incomplete. 2nd down, 15 yards to go. 6:18 left to go in the game. Like to thank tonight's sponsors. Burger King, located at 5 Points. For a limited time, go on by, try their new chicken baguettes. Only 5 grams of fat. I tell you what, if it's good enough for Shaquille O'Neal to eat, I may go by and try it. Burger King, the only place in town, is at 5 Points. Dine in, take out, or come by our convenient drive-thru. Open late on Fridays and Saturdays for your convenience. Burger King, come on over. The fire's ready. Guajardo's got some pressure from McCall. Hits his wide receiver. Hinojosa in stride. Hinojosa, touchdown. Cotton Pickers. 65-yard touchdown from Guajardo to Hinojosa. And one man had a missed tackle. As
we were talking earlier, what was Robstown going to do? Were they going to take the win in the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter? And this is why they did it in the 4th quarter. I mean,
showing that they have
big strikes.
Using the wind at their back. Nice executed play by the Cotton Pickers on a beautifully thrown pass from Guajardo. Kick through the upright. 6:08 left to go in the game. Wildcats 44, Cotton Pickers 14. Guajardo to Hinojosa, 65 yards for a touchdown. Pooch kick. Bounces at the 20. Picking up. Going to the right side. Not much room. It'll be taken out to the 27-yard line. And looked like number 32, Billy. I'm not sure who that is, as some of the underclassmen into the game. But Billy, 3 plays by the Robstown offense.
65-yard pass. He got some speed, too.
In stride. Never slowed down. Led him just perfectly. And Hinojosa taking it to the house, as the Cotton Pickers have put 14 points on the board here in this quarter. Ryan Miller has checked back in at quarterback. Starting to see the substitutes on the field. Lots of wide helmets in the game. Pass complete.
Number 45, whoever that could be.
45 is not on our roster. Again, we apologize, but the JV team did not have a game this week, so they've opted to put some of these players up on the varsity squad, and they're getting some playing time. Number 45 just made the reception. Ryan Miller now has Wilson in the backfield next to him. Snap on the way. And that one was a busted play from the beginning. Wilson brought down hard by, looks like number 82. I believe that's Sepulveda. That is A.J. Sepulveda, who had the first touchdown reception for the Cotton Pickers. 5:35 left to go in the game. I'd like to remind everybody after the game, our Bank of Alice post-game show, as we'll recap tonight's game. We'll get you some scores from around the area. George working hard over to our left, trying to keep us updated on the scores from around the area. Ryan Miller looks to the far side, and it's going to be pass interference as number 82 or 32 of the Wildcats went up, and the defender, number 25, Billy, just gave him a tap on the back, but when the ball's in the air, you cannot touch that wide receiver, so Lopez will be hit with the defensive pass interference. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down for the Wildcats. Brings the ball out to the 34-yard line. Ryan Miller at quarterback. Clock approaching 5 minutes left to go in the game. Shotgun formation. Miller looking, now going downfield. Pass broken up by Lopez. Miller took a shot, and Billy, we have a flag down. The referee, we may have an unnecessary roughness, personal foul. Roughing the passer is going to be the indication against the Cotton Pickers of Miller. You can see it was on the ground. So the Cotton Pickers with 2 penalties here keep the drive alive for the Wildcats, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty. And the Wildcats will have first down and 10. 4:49 left to go in the game. Wildcats leading 44-14. Like to thank Fast Eddie's Pizza and Subs, located on FM 624. Not just a pizza place, calzones, salads, even lasagna. Fast Eddie's Pizza and Subs, proud sponsors of Wildcat football. Miller makes a move, takes it out for about 5 yards. He's hit by number 20 of the Cotton Pickers. I believe it's Garcia.
It's just quarterback draw. You know, did a good job of getting up 5 yards. You know, it's tough for a sophomore to come in and, you know, exciting night.
The speed of the game increases at every level, and for a sophomore to be able to come in and try to execute this offense is a difficult task at that. Wilson in the backfield. Miller shotgun formation. Rolls to the right. Pass complete. Actually now bounces off the hands of a, looks like 45?
45, one of those JV boys brought up.
And Billy, if you look on the field, there's got to be, I'm trying to find a decal. It's easier to look for a decal than it is to look for a Q-tip. And as I look across the field,
a lot of Lewinsky's are in there.
I don't see many.
Benny Infante's in there right now.
We got Wilson, who is a varsity player. Thomas, the only wideout with the decal. Miller looks left, throws downfield, hits his receiver at the 30-yard line. Nice pass to number 32.
You know, he threw it in crowded. He was double covered right there by number 8 and number 68.
Pass complete to number 32 of the Wildcats into the 28-yard line. Clock rolling, 3:30 left to go in the game. Ryan Miller at quarterback. Ronald Wilson back in the backfield. Wilson chips over to the opposite side. Snap on the way. Miller, two-step drop, trying to go to the corner of the end zone. Got a man.
Oh, we're going to get a flag here?
No flag. It looked like it was intended for Oschlager. He was tackled at about the 2-yard line, but they're going to rule that it was an uncatchable ball. That was a judgment call by the official, ruling that the pass was just led too far by Miller to Oschlager. Pass goes incomplete. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Wildcats, second down and 10. Twins to each side. Wilson is checked out, and now it looks like 44 is a running back for the Wildcats, and he's met by a group of cotton picker defenders. Clock rolling, 2:45 left to go in the game. I'd like to remind everybody, Billy, we've talked about it all season. Londa's Seafood number 2 is now open on FM 624 at 14902 Trinity River, right across the street from the Diamond Shamrock.
Right across from my house.
Tell you what, they got some great tasting seafood, fried shrimp, fish, and oysters. Londa's Seafood now open. Go on by, visit Yolanda and her staff with some great tasting seafood. Man open, corner of the end zone, touchdown, Wildcats. Number 10, Colby Thomas on the reception. We have a flag on the field holding against the Wildcats. But Billy, that was a beautifully thrown pass from Miller to Thomas. Hit him about 3 yards into the end zone, but we have a holding penalty. But tell you what, the execution throwing into the wind. And just a beautifully thrown pass from Miller, so a nice promising sign for the Wildcats.
Well, Miller's first touchdown, varsity touchdown pass is going to be called back. You'll always remember that one.
The old laundry on the field. Tell you what, you're excited, you see the ball getting caught, the referee throws his hands up in the air, and all of a sudden you hear that whistle chirping, letting you know it's coming back. Third down, 21 yards to go. Miller, shotgun formation, snap on the way, got some pressure. Now throwing to Oschlager, complete at the 10-yard line. So now Miller comes back with about a 37-yard pass, Billy. He threw that ball for the 47-yard line. And they're going to rule him down at the 10-yard line. It was 3rd and 21. And the Wildcats pick up the first down. Incredible by the Wildcat offense. And just showing you that these young men, the underclassmen coming in and running the offense.
Well, Miller's going to have about 1 minute left in this game to get his first varsity touchdown.
Snap on the way. Miller rolls, looks right, looks backside, goes across the middle. That one bounces off the grass.
That was that screen that they set up over the middle, because them linemen were way downfield on that, Mike. Going to bring up second down with 53 seconds left on the 10-yard line.
I'd like to thank Pure Water and Ice, your clear choice for quality bottled water and ice. Located at 10236 Leopard, across the street from Miller's Barbecue. Having a party, family reunion. How about just some high-quality bottled water? Pure Water and Ice is there to handle all your needs. They'll even carry it out to your car. Pure Water and Ice, proud sponsors of the Wildcat broadcast. Miller, shotgun formation. 53 seconds left to go in the game. Twins to each side. Snap on the way, looks left, throws to the flat, bounces that one on the grass at about the 12-yard line. Clock stops with 48 seconds. Also like to thank Body Fit. One word to describe Body Fit: results. No gimmicks or scams. Lose the weight now at Body Fit. Awesome atmosphere, honest and friendly staff. Melody and Melinda working hard to get you in shape over at Body Fit, located on Violet, just down the street from the HEB. Over on your right-hand side. Go on by, visit the friendly staff at Body Fit. Proud sponsors of the Wildcat broadcast. Miller, shotgun formation, throws to the corner of the end zone. That one's going to bounce. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. For the Wildcats, ball on the 11-yard line as some of the fans now start to make their way to the parking lot. Big crowd on hand tonight for the Cotton Pickers, showing their support for their team. And I tell you what, Billy, it's really nice to see the football program. I tell you what, it wasn't long ago you'd come to these games and that's right, there wasn't but a handful of people.
They have great fan support.
And now you can start to see them, and it's really, is a tribute to the dedication that's going into the football program. Miller throws to the corner of the end zone, actually bounces off the hands, had a man open in the left corner, Billy. Leal was open in the back left corner of the end zone, and that's going to fall incomplete. So Miller, who was trying for his first touchdown, comes up short as he did make the nice play, but had the holding penalty and could never punch it into the end zone. 36 seconds left to go in the game. Cotton Pickers come onto the field. And the new quarterback is that number 3, Billy? I believe it's checked in. Wide Tobias. And also in motion, Tobias, quarterback keeper, comes to the near side. Brought down, looks like number 88, Rashawn Weiss.
They won't have any timeouts left because they used them all up, so they'll probably have enough time to get one more play off.
18 seconds left to go in this game. Wildcats will come into Robstown and pick up a victory. Tobias, 3-step drop. Has that one bounce in the grass. So the Cotton Pickers will have one more play with 6 seconds left to go on the clock. 44-14. With 6 seconds left to go in the game, barring a big touchdown from the Cotton Pickers, this should be the final play of the game, as the Wildcats will improve to 7-0. Overall, 4-0 in district play. Cotton Pickers will fall to 1-3 in conference play. Tobias, quarterback keeper, he'll be hit, and he's going to be slung down at about the 10-yard line. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Callallen Wildcats 44-14 over Robstown, as both teams have worked hard tonight.